It's coming from Deuteronomy chapter 4. And just to give you a little bit of history here, God is trying to constantly give Israel a second chance. He has given them chance after chance after chance to get it right. All he wanted was to be their God and for them to be his people. That's all he asked for. And with that, he made a covenant with them that would seal, that desire. He made a covenant with them for that, this is how it would be, that you would serve me and only me, and let me be your God. Let me guide you. Let me give you a better life. Let me do what I'm good at doing. I'm good at being God. Despite the power of God, despite the presence of God, despite the mercy that he showed to them over and over again, they still got stuck in their old patterns and in their old ways. It was still more about the religion rather than building an authentic, true, and real relationship with God. It was more about serving idols and serving rules, and rather than really living out God's truth, rather than allowing God to lead and guide their life. It's about making God your Lord. It's about following after the heart of God. And that's what Israel failed to do. They failed to see God's heart for them. They failed to see the magnitude of his love. They failed to see themselves how God saw them, which was, you guys are chosen. You're my chosen ones. I favor you. They failed to see that. This is so key, because identity is a serious thing. Because when you truly don't understand the way God see you, you will continue to go wayward in your life, persuaded by your own idea of yourself, persuaded by other people's idea of you. And so it's key in understanding the price, the value that God has on our lives. And this have that turnaround. You want to turn around, because that's what really repentance is. Repentance is taking a different course of action. It is making up in your mind that I'm going a different way. It's not just, oh God, I'm sorry. That's an apology. An apology is very different from repentance. An apology is recognizing that you did something. Apology, really, people, try to use apologies as band-aids at times. So, where you just, oh, I'm sorry. But true repentance is understanding that what you are doing is creating a breach in your relationship with somebody else. It's understanding the devastating effects of your actions in your own life and in the life of those that surround you. Repentance is having an understanding that the way you're going in is wrong, and you making a deliberate, intentional decision to make a U-turn and go in a completely different direction. It's saying that I understand that when I react this way, not only is it, displeasing to God, but it hurts you. And so the next time I'm faced with this challenge, I'm going to approach it in a godly way. But what you don't want to do is to forsake by forgetting. The one way to not forget is to keep God in remembrance. Keep God in remembrance in your mind. Keep God in remembrance. Carry these things in your heart. Carry these things in your life. What he wants to do inside you. Give him permission to be God in your life. To do that, we have to know what they are. So you have to begin to obey God. Find out what are some of the things that God has asked you to do that you have not yet done. Things that you know in your heart God has been calling you to that you have forsaken. You have forgotten it and you have forsaken it. Let me tell you, it's very hard to forget something that you keep on your mind. Live out your very best life before God the right way. Not according to man, but according to God. Not according to your idea, but according to God's idea according to the will of God. Next week begins our new series. So go ahead and follow us on social media. We look forward to meeting you on those platforms. And I will see you next week, Thursday at 11 o'clock for Restore My Virtue Part 1. I am happy about it. If you are watching this broadcast on YouTube, follow me, subscribe right there. The button is, I think, right here on the right-hand side. And if you're watching this on Periscope, go ahead and follow, press the follow button so that you can get the updates, so that you can get the notifications of when I go live. And so I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Sophia Bethel Gibson, your worship therapist. Have an awesome day.